What's up, y'all? Welcome to Urban Cigar Network. I'm your host, T-Rock, and today we're smoking 5 Años by Definition Cigars. Already, subscribe to Urban Cigar Network, like this content and share it with your friends, man. Hopefully we can grow this channel into something amazing and keep providing dope cigar content for you guys. Speaking of dope, I've heard a lot of people pronounce this 5 Años. It's Años, which means 5th anniversary. It's the 5th anniversary cigar. Definition Cigar started in 2019. And this cigar was released as a celebration of the 5th anniversary. The party was back in January of 2024 in Vanetti's. If you're in the DFW area and you don't know about Vanetti's, I don't know what to tell you, but that was actually my second or third time smoking this cigar. But since I've had several, and it's become a quiet favorite of mine. Very complex flavors that we'll break down as we get further into the review. But that being said, let's cut up and get lit. Cutting light is going to be a little bit different. I would normally, chop the top with a guillotine or maybe a V-cut or something, but today I'm going to do a punch. Picked up a little gadget at Industrial Cigars. Yeah, it's a unique little all-in-one tool, so it kind of looks like a lightsaber, but it's actually a lifesaver. Having this around with your cigars is very convenient, easy to keep. You can kind of slide it in your travel box. But it's a torch. And on the bottom down here, you got a couple of different utility functions. So you got punch, which I'm gonna actually use right now. See how easy that is? And when you're done, close it back up. Boom. If you need a poker, you got a poker in here too. Nice little compartment, slides right in there. All in one, and you take the top off, and it becomes a nice cigar holder. Industrial Cigars, Frisco, Texas. And they do carry Definition, by the way. So this cigar starts you out, nice bit of pepper right up front, especially on the retrohale, but that does subside and die down a little bit. Also, along with the pepper, get some like toasted nut, like some toasted almond or something like that. And some earthiness, a lot of earthiness. Yeah, very earthy with that peppery, kind of representative up front, and then the undertone of that toasted nut. And that's just a start. It's just starting out. The cigar starts out really bold and then changes complexity a couple of times. But like I said, I'll explain a little bit of that further as we get into the review. Starting out though, pretty damn good. So you guys can see, this wrapper is a nice chocolate colored Maduro wrapper. Not crazy veiny, but nice texture to it. Craftsmanship is excellent. As with all Definition products, their craftsmanship is one of a kind. Yeah. I've been sworn to secrecy on the total blend of the cigar, but what I can tell you is Nicaraguan fillers. We are almost out of the first third, about to go into the second soon. Like I said, that pepper is starting to dial back a little bit. Toasted nuts still there, a little bit of espresso starting to creep in. Look at that burn. That's quality craftsmanship right there. This cigar is a 5 3/4 554 box press. So you can easily do a punch or a guillotine or cut, whatever. Either way you decide to cut this is not necessarily a wrong way. I like the punch because it draws in a higher concentration. It funnels all the smoke to this one little hole and concentrates everything in that one little area. But that does create a kind of harsh finish because a lot of the oils and a lot of that stuff gets trapped right there. So as you get down to the end of it, you're actually taking in a lot of that harsh stuff that's built up towards the tail end because it doesn't have too far to escape. So it's the only drawback with a punch, but I like it. So that's all that matters with your cigar experience. Do you like it? Don't matter if nobody else likes it. Do you like it? Who cares what anybody else thinks? Now there's like an espresso and dark cocoa taste to it. Yeah, all that pepper's gone from the retrohale, and now it's just giving you mostly cocoa through the retrohale. The espresso is coming through on the palate. There's also a sweet undertone, like a sweetness underneath there that's like a caramel almost. It's complementing those other flavors real nice. We're moving right on through the cigar, man. This is the Definition 5 Años. Man, you can see that pretty color, man, that chocolate brown complexion on that girl. And yeah, I know, don't talk about my burn, man. It's windy out here. So we're just about out of the second third, headed into the finish, and man, the robust symphony of flavors in this thing, man, is amazing. Like I said, it started out with nice peppery earthiness up front with the background of toasted nut. And as we moved into the second third, that pepper died down a little bit. The earthiness stayed there, but it transitioned into a kind of a coffee and cocoa mix that was just wonderful to taste. Really, really balanced out with that little caramel sweetness that was a little undertone in the middle of the cigar. Still really earthy. The cocoa is still there. The espresso is dying out a little bit. And there's another flavor getting ready to introduce itself towards the latter third. I'll tell you about that one in a minute though. Stay tuned. Try the Definition Cigars 5 Años. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. It's in the $13 to $14 range, so it's not crazy expensive. That's one thing I do appreciate about Definition Cigars. They try to, remain affordable. One of the things they care about is the people that consume their products. So they don't want people having to spend a whole lot of money on their products. I can dig that. As this compares to our more expensive, higher dollar sticks, I'll use one for an example. Esencia Alma Fuerte, which is a very good cigar, but for the price, this is actually beating it. Flavor-wise, it's right there with it. Price-wise, this is about $10 cheaper almost. Getting down to the last third of this 5th anniversary by Definition Cigars, the 5 Años. Just took the band off. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, man, this is one of the few cigars that they have that for now don't have the nylon band. So for those of you that are familiar with Definition, you know most of their cigars have nylon bands, real decorative, nice looking nylon bands, unique. I've never seen them before on cigars, so really eye-catching, unique accent for the cigar. For this one and for the Genesis 413, they did paper bands, traditional paper bands on those. This one is just your DC logo with some decorative stuff around the rest of the band, some gold lining around it. This is a really special brand, man. Cocoa flavor is still very, very much present. The earthiness is still very much present, but there's a creaminess starting to kind of flow through here now. That's once again transitioning really, really nicely, melding with the rest of these flavors. So that creaminess mixed with that earthiness, mixed with a slight undertone of that toasted nut, and the cocoa, man. Just about down to the end of it, man, and very enjoyable experience, the way the flavors marry together in this cigar. So as usual, we're gonna smoke it all the way down, no stick left behind. Took my little trusty poker out of here, because I'm gonna smoke this all the way down. If you like the content, share, subscribe, leave me some comments down in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see me review some different type of cigars. Until then, man, peace, blessings, and I'll catch y'all next time around.